Hello, dear students. Welcome to your English language class, and I am your English teacher, Parul Chopra. Today, we are going to start a new lesson from your English reader book, that is lesson number 10, The Rescue. This is a story of three friends, Jaunty, Bubble, and Dhanai. They tried to rescue the baby elephant, and this is an extract taken from Dr. Arup Kumar Datta's story book, The Rescue. So now let us start understanding this lesson. Dhanai, Babul and Jaunty entered the compound of Nalia's house by climbing over the bamboo fencing. The house was in total darkness. They circled the house till they reached the cowshed at the back. One of Nalia's tugs sat by the open entrance to the cowshed. Nalia had posted a guard to watch over his treasure. The boys heard a snore. Nalia's guard was asleep carefully. The boys slipped past the guard. Jaunty switched on his torch. On the left side of the cowshed sat two massive bulls with a pile of hay in front of them. In the right-hand corner, the elephant calf was tied to a thick wooden pole. Its fore and hind legs were hobbled with ropes, and the rope was tied to the pole. They threw the torch beam on the baby's face. The three youngsters almost exclaimed aloud. A stream of tears was pouring down the baby's face. It was crying. The boys tiptoed up to the elephant calf and gently stroked its back. Babul wiped its tears with the end of his shirt. The calf responded by curling its trunk around the boys. From the belt around his waist, Jaunty brought out a curved knife with a wooden handle. Dhanai too was armed with a similar knife. Together they headed at the ropes to give the ant a frayed look. They wanted to give the impression that the baby had succeeded in escaping without any help. The elephant calf offered no resistance. It was as if it knew that the boys were there to help. At last the ropes were undone. Babul caught hold of the rope tied around the baby's neck, meaning to guide it quietly outside. Just then one of the bulls, which had so far taken no interest in the proceedings, let out a loud bellow. The elephant baby squealed nervously. Outside, the guard awoke and jumped to his feet. "He's coming in to investigate," Dhanai hissed urgently. "What on earth can we do?" The empty shed offered no cover. The door was the only point of exit. "Set the baby free," Jaunty said in a nervous whisper. "He is our only chance." The guard was already at the door. The boys let go of the calf. Babul hit it smartly on the back. With a startled cry, it shot off like an express train. It ran straight into the guard, pushing him aside. The man let out a yell of alarm as he fell. He was not hurt, and in a second, he was dashing after the fleeing baby. The boys were out of the shed like lightning. They ran across the empty backyard, scaled the fence in one swift movement, and then ran to the gate to watch the fun. The elephant calf was leading, the man on the merry chase. "Escaped!" the guard shouted as he ran. "The elephant calf has escaped!" Voices sounded within the hut. Someone lit a lantern and the front door burst open. Nalia and two others rushed out and joined in the furious chase. Round and round the baby went with the man in hot pursuit. Nalia, quicker on his feet than the others, almost caught up with the animal but lost his balance and fell flat on his face. Nalia quickly came up with an idea. They would rush the baby from all sides, cutting off all its escape ropes. Under Nalia's instructions, the men separated and jumped at the animal from all directions. The result was not what they had hoped for. The four of them banged into each other while the baby slipped through a gap and rushed blindly straight at Nalia's hut. The walls of the hut were weak as they were made of bamboo. The elephant calf did not know its own strength. It went through the walls as if they were leaf of paper. Nalia looked up at the heavens, tore at his ear, and emitted a terrible wail. With a fearful howl, he rushed at the baby with murder in his eyes. His hands curved like claws as if to throttle the calf alive. The fleeing baby brought down more walls of the hut. Nalia let out a long, painful cry as he looked at the shambles at once being his house. Get the kunki, Nalia barked. The kunki was a trained elephant. We will have to rope the calf. We must do something, Bahul said urgently. If they bring the cookie, the calf does not stand a chance. Come, said Dhanai. I know a trick that might work. He led his companions far away from Nalia's hutment and stopped at the point where a narrow trail led into the sanctuary. Dhanai put two fingers to his mouth and let out a piercing whistle. This was a trick his father, an experienced elephant man, had taught. The effect of the whistle on the baby elephant was electric. With great speed, it took off in the direction from which the whistle had come. By now, the baby had gauged its own strength. Previously, it had stayed away from the bamboo barrier, but now it ran straight into the gate. The weak structure came apart and the baby was out. It raced to the waiting boys who gave it a hurried but affectionate welcome. Then quickly they led the baby into the sanctuary the deep woods of the sanctuary. The boys slowed down to find the mother elephant. As if to help them, the mother let out a loud and clear trumpet. With a joyous squeal, the baby broke loose from the boys and rushed towards its mother. Thank you, dear students. I hope you have enjoyed and understood this story. Take care. Happy learning. Thank you, dear students. I hope you have enjoyed and understood this story. Take care. Happy learning.